Welcome back to another episode of The Tooltips Are Lying to You. As you can see here, Mazdamundi has 7,752 HP maximum, and Apotheosis is supposed to heal 8% of that HP. But who would have guessed it? If I cast Apotheosis on Mazdamundi, he actually heals 9.6% HP. And that implies that Apotheosis is doing roughly 20% more healing than it should be. And you know why? It's because spell intensity doesn't track on the tooltip like it does for damage spells. Like if you look at Comment of Cassandora, the spell intensity damage is applied onto the spell. But Apotheosis still says 0.8 as if nothing has changed. And it gets worse too. A spell like Arcane Unforging also doesn't track the damage change. By default, the spell is supposed to do 1100 damage, but as you can see here, it does 1200 damage. So what in the world is going on to explain this? Well, the spell is definitely getting boosted by spell mastery. So that's an extra 10% damage, except the maximum number of damage is actually one lower than it says on the tooltip. For any damage spell like Arcane Unforging, you should read it as 33 to 66 damage instead. But the damage can still reach its proper damage values because it lasts one tick longer than it's supposed to, dealing an extra 49.5 damage. If you want, you can use Clissen's mod to get the actual damage approximation, but just know it won't take into account the intensity of the spell. And as for healing, it's a similar situation. It will last one tick longer than it says on the tooltip, and it's also affected by intensity, even though it doesn't say that it is. And unfortunately, Clissen's mod does not take this into account, because I'm pretty sure this is not how it worked before. And just because I have to check now, I also tested out Net of Ammontok, and it seems like that spell still isn't affected by spell intensity. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be happy or sad about that news.